Families, I mean, they come in all different shapes and sizes, don't they? I want you to meet a very busy father who says, look, I'm also a quadriplegic. Glenn Dick is his name. He was paralyzed after an accident when he was 25 years old. He never gave up on his dream of having a child. And look at that beautiful face there with him. He and his wife, Monica, were eventually blessed with that daughter there, Elena. Glenn says she doesn't see him as paralyzed. He's just dad. Glenn wrote a children's book about his family. It's called We Can Go Anywhere, My Adventures on Daddy's Chair. And Glenn and his daughter Elena with us now. Thank you both for being with us.
Oh, you're welcome.
Good. So Glenn, talk to me about where you got the idea for the book, because a lot of people who may be going through what you went through and then had a child, I'm sure that there are bouts of depression or moments where you feel like, gosh, I wish that I could do more than I do. How was it that you were able to flip your brain around and see the bright side of it all?
Well, I think I always wanted to be a father, you know, even before my accident when I was a young man. My goals were more family-oriented than career-oriented. And when I had my accident as a young man, of course, that got derailed quickly. And it took a while to put the pieces of my life back together. But once you do that, you start to love yourself again, and you see the blessings in an accident like this, that it provides you with the time to really get to know yourself and to realize what's really important in life, and that our time is limited. Everybody's is, and you learn to value that time and the most minute details of life. So with that, you know, after I got married, I was just ecstatic when, well, getting married, first of all, because I didn't ever think that would happen. And when we tried for a while to get pregnant, well, get her pregnant, and when we found out that she was, of course, I was, you know, through the moon with joy. But I was filled with questions, because being in a chair and not having full use of my arms and no fine motor in my hands, it was like, how am I going to interact with this child like I wanted to, and be able to pick her up and feed her and cuddle with her and get on the floor and play with her. But once she came into the world, we quickly realized what a unique relationship we had, that even from a baby, you know, the wheelchair was part of me, and she that's all she knew. So she only saw me as dad.
So Elena, I want to ask you, because we've been seeing some pictures there of the things that you get to do with your dad. You know, he gets to pull you on your roller skates. And what is your favorite thing to do with your dad in his chair?
Mostly just go on adventures. It's fun.
Go on adventures? Is it the sledding? Is it the roller skating? Do you ever let your friends? Does he ever take your friends out sledding?
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I've got 3 or 4 people on my chair wherever they fit.
So you must be a pretty popular dad at the end of the day.
Usually at like a kid's party or something. Yeah, once they see Elena riding, then I get, you know,
Crowds of people.
Yeah.
Crowds of people.
Which is nice.
Elena, what are you most proud of your dad for? What makes you most proud?
That's a very hard question.
At the what?
It's a very hard question.
It's a very hard question, probably because there are so many things. I'm so sorry we have to wrap this up, but Glenn, real quickly, what would you say to other parents who might be having some of the same trepidations that you had as they try to balance this in their head?
I would say that the one thing I learned is that your heart and your mind will take you much further than your body ever could, you know, despite your disability. You know, children only want your time, and spouses only want your time and, you know, your heart. So
that's a line that we all need to put up on the mirror, regardless of what our capabilities are. Glenn, thank you so much. And just so you know, Glenn's book, We Can Go Anywhere, My Adventures on Daddy's Chair, is available now. Thank you both so much for giving us a good smile. Yes, take good care and keep in touch, please.
Okay.
Thank you. Makes you feel good, doesn't it? And what a good reminder of looking at the blessings around us. All right.